We want to unpack these ideas, stage tooling, trusted partners, integrated services, so you can really grasp the advantages, especially, I think, if your projects are in that kind of range of needing, say, 2,000 to maybe 50,000 pieces a year, that sweet spot.
Okay, let's unpack that first piece then, stage tooling. A lot of folks hear custom parts and immediately think, uh-oh, massive tooling costs.
Hmm.
How does stage tooling sort of flip that perception, particularly for those, like you said, short to medium volume runs?
Right. Well, what's really interesting here is how stage tooling works. It uses a series of coordinated tooling dies. Think of it like steps. Each die does one specific job, one operation in the sequence, and the benefit, it's huge. You're looking at much, much lower tooling costs up front. Lead times get shorter too, and you get your product to market faster, which, directly impacts your ROI.
Faster time to market is always good.
Always. Plus, think about ROI. Getting your product out quicker means you can capture market share or maybe pivot based on feedback faster. Gives you a real competitive edge. And another thing, if your supplier has in-house shared die sets, that can lower costs even more. They might leverage existing components,
Instead of starting from scratch every single time.
Exactly. So less cost passed on to you. And it's not just cost. The flexibility is incredible. Because it's done in stages, it's really adaptable. You can handle variable designs. You can scale production up or down more easily. And if you need to make a quick design revision, it's much more economical to adjust one stage than a massive, complex single tool. It really ensures you get that repeatability for complex, high-quality parts, but with a, let's say, minimal tooling investment. Ideal for tight tolerances.
That makes a lot of sense. Being able to tweak a design without breaking the bank.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge plus.
Mm-hmm. Peace of mind.
Okay, so the tooling process itself is smart, but like you alluded to, it needs the right hands guiding it. This brings us to the partner side. Why is choosing that truly trusted partner so critical? For listeners maybe used to just getting competitive bids from lots of vendors, what's the real value in consolidating with one proven partner, beyond just, say, having the right certifications on paper?
Well, it connects directly, doesn't it? Think about a partner with decades of experience, maybe someone who's been doing this since, say, 1942. That kind of longevity brings just invaluable expertise, especially with tricky stuff, hard to make parts, super tight tolerances, parts where the appearance has to be perfect.
Things you only learn by doing, right?
Exactly. And those certifications you mentioned, like AS9100 or ISO 9001, they're not just badges, they're proof. AS9100, that's aerospace standard. It means meticulous control, absolute reliability. ISO 9001 shows a robust quality system. What that means for you is fewer defects, fewer delays. A more reliable part for your customers, especially if it's going into something critical. Failure is not an option there.
Right, reliability is key.
And beyond that, a trusted partner, especially one with a really expansive tooling inventory already, they maximize efficiency. They can often find ways to save you costs, speed up production. They understand how to optimize things. And honestly, it just streamlines your life. Less juggling of multiple suppliers, less internal project management time for you. They offer that full service approach, which is fantastic if your design has, complex bends or needs specific finishes.
Okay, so we've got a smart process, stage tooling, and the importance of a reliable, experienced partner. It's connected to the finish line, the actual part you get. How do these in-house value-added services really benefit the buyer? How do they deliver that more complete component?
This is where it all comes together, really. When you have integrated services, and think assembly, maybe CNC machining, powder coating, all sorts of welding like arc, MIG, TIG, spot, even robotics.
Wow, quite a range.
Yeah. Water jet cutting, labeling, custom packing, all under one roof. What that means is you get a part that's much closer to being ready for your production line or even ready to ship to your customer. You're not sending it out to vendor A for stamping, vendor B for welding, vendor C for painting.
Which takes time and adds complexity.
Exactly. It cuts down production turnaround dramatically. It frees up your project management time. Significant cost savings often come with that too. It's that seamless integration of the stage tool stamping with all these other processes. You get a more finalized precision part without the headache of managing multiple vendors.
So wrapping this up, what really stands out to you from this deep dive? We've seen how stage tooling brings that cost-effective flexibility, especially for those maybe 2,000 to 50,000 part runs. We've definitely hit on how crucial that trusted certified partner is, not just for expertise, but for streamlining everything.
Yeah.
And then how those integrated services deliver a part that's just, well, more complete and ready to use, less hassle for the buyer.
Yeah, I think if we zoom out a bit, the big question it raises for you, the listener, is this. How could optimizing your manufacturing partnerships, really focusing on finding partners with integrated capabilities, improving reliability, how could that fundamentally change your project timelines and your overall cost efficiency? Just think about the impact of getting a more finalized production line ready part from one single trusted source. What could that unlock for your business?